An emotional day of testimony for the death penalty trial for the man who killed 5 women in a bank.
Zephen Xaver walked into the Sebring bank and killed 5 women back in 2019. Wink News anchor Claire Galt's been keeping track of the case. So Claire, how did Xaver react in court today?
Russ, he didn't. This was his face all day. No frown, no smile, nothing, as witnesses described that heartbreaking, those really gruesome details. Now, deputies who responded that day in January of 2019 said Zephen Xaver had that same stone-cold expression after he walked into that bank, he shot and he killed those 5 women. Listen.
If I had to describe it in one word, he was emotionless. I didn't see, he had no emotion.
Can you describe his demeanor during that transport?
I believe that it was just a blank face, not making any type of emotion.
Was he bawling, crying?
No, sir.
Now, the state's goal with all of this testimony is to convince the jury that Xaver should die for his crimes because he wanted to kill those women. And the prosecution really does have a pretty lengthy list of witnesses that will likely include family members of those 5 women who are still, feeling that incredible loss today.
Yeah, I want to bring in Amanda because, Amanda, you not only covered that tragedy, but you're from there. What does this trial mean to the folks there?
Well, they've waited 5 years for this. They've been waiting for justice. Sebring is small. We have 1 high school in Sebring. We have 2 middle schools. In fact, a really good friend of mine was teaching at one of the schools where a son of one of the victims attended. So it just goes to show you, everybody knows everybody in Sebring. You know who your bank tellers are. You know the people who work in the restaurants that you attend frequently. So this community has been hurting. I think that a lot of people felt some relief in Sebring when he did decide to go ahead and plead guilty. It really spared everyone from having to listen to the trial. This has been hard enough, listening to the emotional testimony given, but knowing that he will not go free, that now it's up to the jury to decide whether he will be put to death for his crimes or he'll spend the rest of his life in prison. I just hope that these families finally find some peace. I want to commend them. I know that some of them will be giving victim impact statements, and we just want to commend them for their bravery in sharing with those jurors and honoring their loved ones' memories.